So let's start today class. Before going to start a linked list, first we have to observe the disadvantages of arrays. The first disadvantage is the number of elements to be stored in array should be known in advance. That is nothing but first we have to declare array with the size. Example int arr, you have to mention the size. So what is the size here? 50. So that is the first point. Once declared, the size of the array cannot be modified. Suppose I declare the 50, I cannot modify it at the runtime. I cannot increase the size. I cannot decrease the size. This is the drawback, first drawback of the array. Next to insertion and deletion are quite difficult in an array as the elements are stored in consecutive memory locations and the shifting operation is costly. So what is the meaning of this statement is, suppose example an array contains 10 elements. I am going to delete 5th location element. So from the 6th location onwards, you have to shift the elements from 6th location to 5th, 7th to 6th, like that you have to perform shift operation. That will be very costly. Even suppose if you are going to insert an element in example 5th position, 5th position element is going to shift to the 6th, 6th one is going to shift to the 7th, like that you have to shift the remaining array. So these operations will be very costly, but we can perform the insertion and deletion operations in array, but the operations are very costly. The third disadvantage is allocating more memory than the requirement leads the wastage of memory space. Suppose here in this example, I declared 50. So I am using only 10 memory locations. So what about the remaining 40 memory locations? Simply wasted. Simply wasted. And sometimes, suppose if I declare a 10 only here. Suppose if I declare only 10. Okay, but I require more than 10. But I require more than 10. So then what will happen? So memory insufficient. So the main disadvantage of arrays is memory insufficient, and second disadvantage is we cannot perform insertion and deletion efficiently. We can perform, but there is no efficient way. And size also must be fixed. Before advance only how to mention the size also. So these are the disadvantages of arrays. So we are overcoming these disadvantages in linked list. Next video I am going to start with the linked list to overcome these disadvantages. Thank you very much.